Is Chinese cycling kit any good? This video is all about MBO summer cycling kit. Is it any good? I've been testing it over, well, the last three-ish months. I'm putting it through its paces, traveling abroad in hot climates, riding in the UK with changing weather conditions, and I wanted to share my thoughts with you in this video. They've sent me 3 different ranges, so they're named a little bit differently with different letters, but essentially there's a budget-friendly option, which is like a 100 series, a mid-tier, which is 300 series, and then the top range stuff, which is 500 series. They're like I say, they're like NC or C100. They're a little bit confusing, but essentially there's budget, mid-range, top tier. And I've tried all of them, and I wanted to go through the differences and if I feel that this kit stands up to the likes of top European brands such as Panama Studios, Rafa, MAAP, the likes of those kinds of guys. So, full disclaimer, this is sponsored by MBO. They did send me this kit and I've been able to try it over the last few months, so I'm making this video for them to give my opinion. However, it's not biased, and this is my honest opinion about this kit, as you're gonna see in the video. So, kit number 1, this is our budget-friendly option. So the jerseys are about £75 and the bibs are £90, which to be honest isn't too bad.
A lot of the material is the same as a MAAP Evade, so for entry level, it's actually a really nice quality.
Now I have quite a few MAAP Evade jerseys, and this material isn't just like a copy, it is actually the material from that factory. So wherever they're getting it from, it's the same material. I've checked it against thickness, size of everything, it's literally the same. Where this differs is the material in the torso.
I can definitely feel that the torso material is a little bit thinner than a MAAP Evade, which Alex is wearing at the moment. And the bibs are definitely harking to the design of MAAP bibs as well. So it seems as though for this range, they're taking a lot of inspiration from MAAP, which of course MAAP is some of the best, so why not? But I do feel like trying to emulate another brand, I don't know.
You can tell when you have it on, compared to a MAAP Evade, it isn't quite as tight, it's got more flex and stretch to it, and it sags a little bit more. However, it is a little bit cooler in hot conditions because it's thinner. It just doesn't quite fit the same.
So I feel like they're Asian and European sizing, although at first I thought it was a really cool thing. I think maybe it needs a bit of an update because I end up being an extra small in the Asian sizing to match what I am in Panama and MAAP, so it's actually about the same.
It's similar for the bibs actually, so similar sort of story. They've copied the sort of design here with the bands, and the stitching is very similar. The pad itself is nowhere near as good as a MAAP, but it's not a bad pad. For £90 rather than 260 or whatever you're buying a set of Evade bib shorts or Pro Team bib shorts for, this isn't too bad, but the same story is apparent with flex. It's thinner material, it's more flexible, it doesn't have your cargo pockets in it, but it isn't a bad bib for £90.
Obviously 90 quid's still a lot of money, but for like
I like the colour.
They are really nice, yeah.
I would say the 100 series, good value. All right, so let's go to the mid-range then. This is the 300 series. I just got a simple black jersey. It's quite thin. It's a little bit thinner than the 100 series. And the bibs are a little bit thinner and more elasticy too, but they feel a little bit more like the likes of Universal Colors, Velocio. They have like they're seamless sort of thing at the bottom, so they fit really nice on the leg. They're thinner, better for hotter conditions, they're more lightweight.
This is an extra small and the fit is really nice. It is a little bit baggy in parts when I have a lot of stuff in the pockets. And I have had to rearrange the nether regions a little bit through this ride, but this bike is quite an aggressive bike, so I'm sat quite aggressively. Quality is really nice. It's a lot of stretch in it, but this is the one kit that I find is the most itself. It's not trying to be something else.
The bibs are also extremely comfortable and they're quite lightweight and very stretchy. The pad is a little bit different. This pad is consistent with the ones that we had in all of the bib tights in the winter video. So this is a pad that I've been used to. It's a little less invasive actually than the other one. It's quite minimal, but again, it's a good pad. And for comparison in price, this is the mid-range. These bibs are £120 and the jersey is £100 or £101. This kit represents probably the best value in my opinion from MBO. You can get yourself a jersey and bib shorts for the same price as what you can in a really high-end like MAAP, just for a jersey. And it stands up in terms of quality, in terms of comfort. I was out on 4 or 5 hour long hard rides in these as well as just quick cafe rides. I've ridden them in 40-degree heat and been very comfortable. This is where MBO really shines as a brand in the kit that it makes. This to me is MBO. This feels like its own design. It's not trying to be something. It's not trying to copy and not trying to be a knockoff of the likes of MAAP or what unfortunately I feel it's trying to do with the next one I'm about to show you. So let's show you that one. Right, so jerseys are in the region of £125. Bibs are about 150 to 160, somewhere around that ballpark. I don't really see that that's that much of a step up from a mid-range kit. And when you compare it to the other brands, it's very affordable and the quality is very good. However, there still is a difference, there's a noticeable difference in terms of thickness of material, stretch in the material, and other things like you just don't get like cargo pockets. I actually made a bit of a mistake when I ordered these, and I ordered an extra small in this jersey. But this jersey fits exactly like the rest of my extra small jerseys fit, are in MAAP, Paz, and all my other brands that I wear. So that MBO, if you're watching, I think that you should re-look at your sizing structure, because I don't think this European USA equivalent of sizing compared to Asia really works anymore, because with this kit is basically, you're telling me it's a size smaller, but it's not, it's the same size as my other kits. I do like the kit. This one is a little less breathable. This one is a lightweight jersey. This is like the edge. This one is like an edgy wavy colour jersey. Again, moments between miles. But you know, this is the thing with it. If it just said MBO here, I would really like it. But it's got moments between miles, infinite possibilities studio, IP. It just says so many different things on it. Breakaway. Like, there's just so many different things on it. I just feel like it just doesn't really have any cohesion. It's just putting stuff on there that the design team have seen is on some of the branding material from more popular Western brands, and they've gone, that works, let's just slap it all on the jersey. And to me, it just takes away a little bit from what is actually a very good product.
It's very comfortable, it's lightweight, it's breathable, obviously great for summer. I'd definitely say it's good value. The quality is very nice, it holds up, the pad's great. There's not really much to complain about apart from that little niggle, which is a kind of a recurring theme through this whole thing. Anyway.
I've got a bee in my bonnet about like trying to copy other brands, because I feel like there's been this stigma with Chinese brands for a long time where they've been very good at knocking out copies of already popular, successful stuff. That's been a negative stigma for quite a long time. We're seeing now Chinese brands stand on their own, bringing out really high quality products when it comes to bikes, wheels, kit, everything. I just feel like it's almost like half a step back if you have a range in your brand where you're still having oh, you want a MAAP Evade but you can't afford it? Here's one for 90 quid and it's just a little bit worse. Like, I don't like that. I don't think that MBO needs to do it. Of course, I understand it's a popular looking jersey and it's not like saying MAAP on it, so it's not as bad as it trying to literally say it, but I just feel like they have got something right here. They of course have knowledge, understanding, great design. It just needs that little bit of finessing. The sizing needs working on a little bit, and just some of the branding. I just think it needs to all be sort of be brought together a little bit. But in terms of, okay, what's the kit like? If you like all of this, if you like that it says this on it, the kit itself, in terms of fabric, in terms of comfort and breathability and longevity, washing it, I do feel it stands up to anything else. You know, it's good cycling kit at a very good price. So that is one constant from the winter kit to the summer kit. But yeah, those are just some of my gripes. Anyway, I felt like this one has been a bit more of a rant than the previous one, but hopefully it's still been helpful and shown you sort of the different kits that are available through MBO. I would still recommend to get MBO cycling kit. I do think for the money it's a very good value, and I will be riding in this as well as my other kits for the rest of summer. So I don't get anything from that, but if you want to head over to the website before summer's over, I definitely do think it is a good investment in getting some good quality kit at a good price. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of different designs on there at the moment, so if there's nothing of what I've chosen that you like, head on over and have a look, because they do have quite a lot of variety, and like I say, the kit itself is pretty good. So that's all I've got to really say on the matter. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, smash like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content, anything to do with cycling. I'm not uploading super regularly, and that isn't going to change really for the foreseeable because I'm just so busy. But when I can, and when I've got a good idea, and when I want to share something that I feel is valuable, there will be videos coming. So I suppose in a way, you don't subscribe and then get inundated with weekly videos and get bored. Hopefully, it's actually a nice thing. But until I can put the next one out, whenever that's going to be, take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Peace.